Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, The Media. I'm Andrew. In this channel, we're going to unlock exponential gains together by looking at disruptive companies. Again, disruptive innovative companies are companies that solve a problem in a creative way. And these companies will continue to produce even during hard times. At least that is my opinion. I say hard times because in the last 2 weeks, it has been a bloodbath. And this correction is a great correction. Let me just quickly explain to you the dynamics of a correction. Basically, essentially everyone is thinking that, well, now we have the vaccines and very soon things will normalize. That means the economy will return. So the economy will return, bond yields go up, but when bond yields go up, that also means that inflation is around the corner. And because of inflation, people are selling. As I've mentioned before, inflation will happen when the Fed decides to raise the interest rate up. So far, they have not said that they're going to raise the interest rate. And if you guys know, the famous hedge fund manager, Bill Ackman, he's the one that made a really famous play when he turned $27 million into $2.6 billion in about a month. He predicted the changes that will happen during the pandemic, and he took a defensive play. When everything goes down, he swooped in, bought everything, and then sold everything. Essentially, that's what he did. And so Bill Ackman said, this pandemic, it's not going to be solved instantaneously. Yes, we have the vaccination, but think about the distribution. Think about all the logistics that has to come with it. It's not a vaccine comes and you solve all the problems. No, it's a process. So yes, the economy will recover, but it's going to recover in phases. I agree with Bill Ackman. Recovery is going to drag out for a while. Therefore, inflation is not going to come right away. However, I think that they will raise the interest rate way before they had previously announced that they would. I hope that that information is helpful to you. In today's video, really, I'm going to talk to you about some of the most recent companies that I've covered. Some have big news, while meanwhile other companies have not really had any news. And if you've invested into these companies, just remember, there have been no substantive changes in this company. So if you have diamond hands, these diamond hands do not shake. You have no more money to buy during a dip, and you hold on to your position. Let's first start off with TSNP. I know all the YouTubers are talking about TSNP today, and there's a reason why it went down today. A few things has happened. Number one, today Humble completes their corporate action. FINRA processed the name change, and in addition to the name change, they have announced a 4-1 reverse split. And as a result of the reverse split, tomorrow they will be trading at $3.4. Reverse split means that you have less share of the stock. The price of the stock goes up, but the value remains the same. And tomorrow, if you're going to buy or look up the ticket symbol, it's no longer TSNP. It is now TSNPD. It will remain TSNPD until March 26, 2021, when it becomes HMBL officially. When it changes to HMBL permanently, it will show up in your account as HMBL. Now, a lot of people are looking at the reverse split and panicking, but there's really nothing for you to panic, okay? So during a reverse split, the process is very similar to a stock split, and we all know what a stock split is. If you recall, back then when Tesla has its first stock split, it was a 5-1 stock split, meaning if you own one share of Tesla at that time and the value of that share was $2,500, after the 5-1 stock split, you now own 5 shares of Tesla, and each of those shares is worth $450, but all 5 adds up to $2,500. So the value is still the same, okay? But the psychology of it is different, because if people were to look at one share of Tesla at $2,500, they're less likely to buy a share. However, now, if a share is only $450, people will think, oh my goodness, Tesla's on sale, I better buy. So that's the psychology. Now, the reverse stock split, the mechanic of it is similar, but the psychology is different. For example, if you have 4 shares of TSNP at 85 cents, which was what it closed today, you now have 1 share of TSNP but the value will be at $3.40. So tomorrow when people wake up, they look at their account, they're going to be like, where's my TSNP? They're going to see TSNPD, and it will be at $3.40. They're going to think, wow, TSNPD went up to $3.40. I better sell and lock in my gains. But the reality is it didn't go up. It's just that you have less share, but the price of the stock went up, but the value is still the same. You still have $3.40 of TSNP altogether. But because people think like that, they sell right away. And when they sell, it's going to cause the price of TSNP to go down. That's when the big whale swoops in and buy everything up at the bottom floor, which eventually will push the price of TSNP up. And all of those people who had just sold their TSNP will buy back because they fear that they might miss out, and they will be buying back at a higher price. So if you are bullish on this company, then you want to make sure that you hold on to your stocks, you want to hold on to your shares, and do not sell it to the whales, because they're going to take it and they're going to push the price up. And you might look back and say, oh my goodness, why did I sell? Why did I sell? Again, everyone knows that that is strictly my opinion only. It's not professional advice, and I'm not a licensed financial advisor. Please make sure that you speak to a professional financial advisor if you intend to trade. Again, if you think you like the content of my channel, please consider subscribing. And also, if you have not traded yet, you should use my link to open an account with Webull and get free stocks. It helps out the channel a whole lot. Thank you very much. The second company is SAML, introduced to you guys a few days ago. And when I introduced the company to you guys, it was trading at 0.0013. Today, it closed at 0.0016. So you see these little companies that are undiscovered, and now from our YouTube channel, people are beginning to discover it, and there is going to be incremental changes like this. On HCMC, again, another powerful play, no fundamental changes. Nothing have changed in HCMC except for the correction. If you really believe they have a good shot at settlement, this is a good point of entry. For VPER, this company have been taking a whole lot. I bought into the company, and it's like 50% down for me right now. But then again, if you believe what they're doing, then you hold on to your share, or you add up in order to average down. Moving on to Aitx. Let me tell you, this company have had news after news after news. But the most significant one recently have been that 9 orders of the Wally, the robot that you can mount on the wall, version of Scott, the Scott Tower, but it's small enough for you to even have at home. A unnamed Fortune 500 company have ordered 9 of these. And I really want to know which Fortune 500 company it is, but the last interview that I had with Steve, I forgot to ask. If I'm going to have another interview with him, I'm definitely going to ask him about the names of these Fortune 500 companies. Right now, the company is on sale. So people who believe in Aitx have been loading up. In my opinion, I believe Aitx have potential. TRXC. This is Tsmp, robotic surgical company. Now trading at $3.90. A few weeks ago, before the correction, it was like pushing $6. So a great company that's currently on sale. And recently, they have some great news. They will be changing their name to Census Surgical Incorporation. The name change is due to the fact that they are including computer vision and machine learning with surgical robots. So you see that they're expanding their services. I take this as a great sign. I believe that this is going to be one of those companies that's going to go to $100. In this channel, I hope that you guys will grow as an investor, meaning you do your research, you deep dive, you invest in companies, and you know why you're investing in it, so that when these types of corrections come, it doesn't faze you. Comment below and let me know what you think, and then I would be more than happy to answer any of your inquiries. Thanks again. Take care.